Welcome to Underworld UK, where Britain's darkest stories are brought to light. From the gritty streets of gangland London, Liverpool, Manchester and Birmingham, from Curtis Warren to the Cray twins to county lines and modern-day true crime, we cover everything. Bringing you new videos every week. Subscribe so that you'll be notified when the next video is put out.
This video today is a little different. It's not about gangland UK crime or the latest gang-related incident, a prison fight or a crime boss getting caught. This is a special one-off video giving you the details on the Britney Spears arrest. This is what actually happened. At the end of the video, we will listen to the official 911 police audio of the incident. But first, here are the details of the incident. Britney Spears was erratically braking and swerving in and out of lanes moments before she was pulled over and arrested for driving under the influence, according to a police dispatch call. Britney was an emotional wreck after she was booked for drunk driving in Ventura County, California on Wednesday. The US Sun can confirm Britney was arrested and booked into jail on Wednesday night. The singer, who often shares high-energy dancing videos on social media, will appear in court in 2 months. The toxic singer, 44, was allegedly behind the wheel of a BMW convertible when she was pulled over by troopers with the California Highway Patrol at 9:30 p.m. A police dispatch call obtained by Page 6 revealed the moment Spears' vehicle was flagged by authorities, who said she was erratic braking, swerving and driving with no tail lights. Moments after one of the responding deputies confirmed that Spears' vehicle was a 2026 black BMW convertible, another officer communicated, talking with the driver. "Driver is out of the vehicle," the officer later said. After being arrested, the criminal singer was taken to a local hospital where she had her blood drawn, according to TMZ. The pop superstar was handcuffed by the California Highway Patrol around 9:30 p.m. last night, and she was booked by the Sheriff's Department around 3 a.m. today, according to inmate records. Britney was by herself when cops pulled her up in Westlake Village, not far from her home. She was taken to a hospital immediately after she was pulled over, TMZ has learned. CHP officers transported her there to draw her blood, according to multiple sources close to Brit. She did not sustain any injuries, and the hospital visit was purely to determine her blood alcohol content. The troubled pop star was reportedly an emotional wreck during the booking process and was seen crying a lot, TMZ reported. Online records showed Spears was released from custody at 6 a.m. on Thursday. Spears' online booking information listed her occupation as a celebrity. The singer's BMW was impounded and taken to Roy's Towing in Thousand Oaks, the US Sun confirmed. The US Sun understands that as of Thursday morning, no one has claimed Spears' convertible. Photos obtained by Page 6 showed the singer's black BMW parked at the tow yard. Spears is due in court on May 4th. Following her arrest, Spears deleted her Instagram account, which she's active on. Spears' manager, Cade Hudson, broke his silence in a statement to the US Sun, calling the singer's arrest an unfortunate incident. "This was an unfortunate incident that is completely unexcusable. Spears is going to take the right steps and comply with the law, and hopefully this can be the first step in long overdue change that needs to occur in Britney's life. Hopefully she can get the help and support she needs during this difficult time. Her boys are going to be spending time with her. Her loved ones are going to come up with an overdue needed plan to set her up for success for well-being." This isn't the singer's first run-in with officials. At least 14 calls to police were made to Spears' home since 2024, according to Page 6. Last May, authorities were called to Los Angeles International Airport after receiving a call about Spears' dangerous behaviour on a plane. Spears reportedly caused a scene when she started drinking while flying home on a private jet with her security from Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, TMZ reported at the time. Flight attendants were shocked when she pulled out a cigarette and lit it mid-flight. Though she put out the cigarette when asked, cops still confronted her when she landed at Los Angeles International Airport. She was reportedly issued a warning and then allowed to go free. In 2007, she faced 4 misdemeanor charges and a jail sentence for an alleged hit and run with a parked car in Los Angeles. The charges were eventually dropped because she paid the owner of the vehicle for damages. A jury also acquitted her of the final driving without a California license charge. Spears was placed under a conservatorship in 2008. Her now estranged father, Jamie, was appointed as her conservator and handled all her personal and financial affairs. After years of objection and a public legal battle, the hashtag Free Britney movement exploded onto social media. 13 years after it began, a judge officially terminated her conservatorship on November 12, 2021. Spears' arrest comes after fans discovered the singer disabled her Instagram account. Just last month, the singer sparked concern when she selected a selection of high-energy videos of her dancing around her house. One video saw her showing off her rock-hard abs and flashing a bra as she danced to Billie Eilish. In recent months, she's posted strange, rambling posts, sparking more concern from fans. In one post last May, she said she hadn't left the house for 4 months. In another Instagram video, she used a strange, high-pitched new voice. She also recently said she will never perform in the US again after quitting music altogether in 2018. Brit's run-in with the law comes just after she scored a legal victory when she was granted a permanent restraining order from a Louisiana man who randomly showed up at her LA area home after allegedly sharing several disturbing social media posts. The toxic singer herself has run into legal troubles before. In 2007, she faced misdemeanor charges and a possible jail sentence for an alleged hit and run with a parked car in Los Angeles. The fender bender charges were eventually dropped because she paid the owner of the vehicle for damages, and a jury also acquitted her of the final driving without a California license charge. Spears was placed under a conservatorship in 2008. Her now estranged father, Jamie, was appointed as her conservator and handled all her personal and financial affairs. After years of objection and a public legal battle, the hashtag Free Britney movement exploded onto social media. 13 years after it began, a judge officially terminated her conservatorship on November 12, 2021. Spears' arrest comes after fans discovered the singer disabled her Instagram account. Just last month, the singer sparked concern when she selected a selection of high-energy videos of her dancing around her house. One video saw her showing off her rock-hard abs and flashing a bra as she danced to Billie Eilish. In recent months, she's posted strange, rambling posts, sparking more concern from fans. In one post last May, she said she hadn't left the house for 4 months. In another Instagram video, she used a strange, high-pitched new voice. She also recently said she will never perform in the US again after quitting music altogether in 2018. Brit's run-in with the law comes just after she scored a legal victory when she was granted a permanent restraining order from a Louisiana man who randomly showed up at her LA area home after allegedly sharing several disturbing social media posts. The toxic singer herself has run into legal troubles before. In 2007, she faced misdemeanor charges and a possible jail sentence for an alleged hit and run with a parked car in Los Angeles. The fender bender charges were eventually dropped because she paid the owner of the vehicle for damages, and a jury also acquitted her of the final driving without a California license charge.
Spears was placed under a conservatorship in 2008. Her now estranged father, Jamie, was appointed as her conservator and handled all her personal and financial affairs. After years of objection and a public legal battle, the hashtag Free Britney movement exploded onto social media. 13 years after it began, a judge officially terminated her conservatorship on November 12, 2021. Spears' arrest comes after fans discovered the singer disabled her Instagram account. Just last month, the singer sparked concern when she selected a selection of high-energy videos of her dancing around her house. One video saw her showing off her rock-hard abs and flashing a bra as she danced to Billie Eilish. In recent months, she's posted strange, rambling posts, sparking more concern from fans. In one post last May, she said she hadn't left the house for 4 months. In another Instagram video, she used a strange, high-pitched new voice. She also recently said she will never perform in the US again after quitting music altogether in 2018. Brit's run-in with the law comes just after she scored a legal victory when she was granted a permanent restraining order from a Louisiana man who randomly showed up at her LA area home after allegedly sharing several disturbing social media posts. The toxic singer herself has run into legal troubles before. In 2007, she faced misdemeanor charges and a possible jail sentence for an alleged hit and run with a parked car in Los Angeles.
From All Park D8, 22 eastbound 118 East to Yosemite, black sedan, erratic braking, swerving, and driving with no tail light.
483, I copy, I'm in the area, eastbound at Cooner. Okay, attach my please.
83 in the area. From All Park Units, 23103 north 101 from Rancho Road, a black BMW sedan, in and out of lanes and near TC's, now speeding. Clear on a 26 BMW convertible out of LA.
475, coming lane south of.
75 copies, the second unit you recovered, go ahead.
Detail.
Detail. I copy, southbound 101, number 2 and 3 closed, just south of Seaward to north of telephone.
5475, UT all the way to Flynn. I'm going to DOL here just for a moment, just in case there's someone behind me. 2483, if that was for the BOL, I heard it exited at Pleasant Valley. For 5475, I'm UTL 98.